African Americans have sort of a different health profile. We tend to be more susceptible to certain kinds of chronic diseases, and but even beyond that, every racial group on the planet probably have different, because of genetics and environment, they have different health profile and maybe different susceptibilities to disease. I mean, that's expected and kind of natural. We all originated from different parts of the globe where different foods and different, there's a different makeup of the mineral earth that we get the foods from. And so, we probably have genetic traits that would require, perhaps a concentration of different elements from the earth to maintain our health. But in this modern age, we're faced with a different profile, so to speak, and it would be prudent to supplement our diets, because the food we eat is so processed that it may be lacking in all of the fresh ingredients that our ancestors were used to. And it could be an explanation for why we see all of these modern health problems. Nutrition is a very, very complex subject, very. But at the same time, I think individuals should sort of simplify their personal nutrition by eating, fresh fruits, vegetables, where possible, and making sure they have a diet that's full of nutritional substances that your body can absorb, but making sure that your own personal nutrition is adequate is imperative to being of good health and having a sense of well-being. And a lot of people just don't focus enough on what they're putting in their mouths and the rest of their health. And I think it's something very essential to personally for their own well-being. There's certain vitamins that don't seem to sit well, or theoretically, we found that perhaps they're not necessarily healthy to take a lot of for African Americans, like vitamin E has been somehow related to prostate cancer. Vitamin K, it's very essential for the clotting systems in your body, but then on the other hand, African Americans tend to form a lot of clots. The exact reason for that is not really known, but vitamin K kind of promotes clotting. So some of these things, the research is not completely in. And in my career as a physician, I've seen different opinions derived from the research information we've garnered, and it's seeming to indicate that we should be careful with vitamin K in African Americans. But is that an absolute? We can't really say at this time, but it's a concern.